My friend is happy that her son passed away. Let's talk about this right quick. So, I was going to a funeral for my friend's son because he had passed away. He had passed away of unnatural causes. The unnatural cause was a car coming out of nowhere. And I was devastated. I was trying to console her, make sure she was fine, and she was hysterical. She was laughing. And I was really confused. I was like, oh, it must be the sadness. Because sometimes when you're sad, sometimes you laugh, because like cry through laughter. No, she was just hysterical. She couldn't even be in the funeral hall. She didn't even stay there for most of the service. So I'm out there while she's smoking a cigarette, and I'm blowing the cigarette smoke away from my face. And I say, hey, what's going on? And she says, have you ever been happy about a tragedy? And I said, I don't really. And she interrupted me and said, no more bills. I don't got to worry about if he's safe or not. I don't got to worry about anything of that variety. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, she's probably trying to make herself feel better because her son is gone. You know, trying to make light of the situation. Like, oh, nah, he doesn't have to worry about hunger or sadness. And then she said something that shook me. She said, I was never ready to be a mom, and I wasn't ready for the cost. And now I can finally travel again. And I'm still thinking that she's on the mindset of, okay, maybe, and this is just my thought process, maybe she's just really happy that, you know, she's looking for the silver lining in this entire situation. Not at all. She looked at me and said, allow me to relay to you how I truly feel. You see, I never wanted this child. I was assaulted to have this baby, and I didn't want the financial responsibilities of keeping this child. And I said, whoop, that's a bit of a lore drop there, a little bit of a DLC that I didn't know came with the vanilla game. She said, yeah, this is a blessing. This is good. I think maybe she lost her mind or something like that, or maybe she went crazy because she lost her son. And I don't know. At this point, I don't know. And then later, after everything, I'm thinking she's going to go through some sadness or something like that. I don't know. I have no clue. But she's extremely excited. She got her tubes tied because now she finally could, because she reached a baby requirement to get her tubes tied. And I'm trying to still make sense of the situation. Like, oh, maybe she's super excited to finally have her tubes tied. Or maybe she's just doesn't want to risk losing another child. Something like that. And then, 2 years later, she says, yeah, I was never built to have kids. I don't have any motherly instinct. And to this day, I don't know. Maybe she's just saying that as a depression mechanism, but she seemed really happy to lose her son. And I still think about that a lot. I still think about that so often.